And welcome to Wallace Gymnasium here at the Lovett School for the block party. Joined by Ashwin Patel, I'm Adhikali Ande. We're having an exciting contest here in the first opening game. We have the Pope Greyhounds taking on the Lovett Lions here on Court 1 in the block party. It's a huge tournament here at the Lovett School. We have about, looks like 16 teams here today. Ashni, should be an exciting day for volleyball.
Definitely should be, and I know that it's going to be a very intense game against the Pope Greyhounds, which will happen in about a minute or two, because Lovett Lions, while we won the last 9 games, the Pope Greyhounds won the last 7 games, so we'll just have to see. Looks like we got some very fierce competition here.
Yeah, should be exciting. The Lovett Lions, like Ashi just said, have won the last 9 in a row. This Pope team is a very good team, a 6A school, 23-4 on the season, led by Ayanna Rogers, who leads their team with 205 kills and hitting a .314 hitting percentage, and then Ella Burris as well, service specialist for that team, and Dayla Ortiz leads the team in digs with 247. While this Lovett team down a much-needed key piece in Michaela Moran, the senior on this team, very good, is not here today to play. So I know she'll be watching at home. So a lot of Lions need to step up, in her absence. And someone like Christina Hill, another senior on the team, who really showed out in her last game with 14 kills, able to play in that front row. And we see immediately a big swing there and collected by Ayanna Rogers for the first kill of the match. So the first point going to the Pope Greyhounds. Back to serve now will be Cooper Abney. And once again, would like to apologize. Our main camera having to be behind some glass, so apologize for the reflection on your main screen, but that reflection won't block the fact that that was an amazing block by Ayanna Rogers right there, as they have increased their lead to 2. Ashni, the Pope Greyhounds are looking really good.
Yeah. But that was also a very nice spike by Christina Hill, senior. I can tell they're really stepping up their game in the absence of, like you said before, Michaela Moran.
And Kennedy Campbell there, heads up play to knock that back down and send it back to the court. That will send Christina Hill back to serve for the Lions. Hits one on a rope. The back set for Ayanna Rogers, and that will be a little too far as that one goes out of bounds. Lovett is on the board, 2-2. Christina back to serve once again, and this is where I think the Lions need to get going here from the service spot. And the commentator's curse, as always. I got to make sure I calm down with that. But hitting that one right into the net. But like I was saying, that's where they need to get going from the service spot. They got to keep that energy up. This Lovett Lions team is a team that plays with energy, and they play really well when they are communicating and talking. And what an effort there by Emma Duffield to dig that up from the ground. And now going back outside, Grace Schneider there on the dig. A push back to Duffield, and a big-time dig there by Dayla Ortiz. And a shallow spot, really tight at the net. Good second effort there by Lovett to keep it alive. And falling short at Grace Schneider's reach on point to Pope. That one sent to Duffield. Now a back set for Kennedy Campbell, and she'll collect there for Lovett.
score now is 3-4. So it's, while the Lovett Lions are slightly behind, I'm sure they will be able to make up for it.
A tight serve there from Kennedy Campbell. Pope struggling to field it, and that will be an ace there for Kennedy Campbell. They can't get it over. Ties us back up at 4 apiece. Another laser serve there from Kennedy, and a little shorter courts here today, so maybe on a longer court that might have stayed in, but point going back to Pope. Pushed outside for Duffield. That one is stood up there by the blockers, and the miscommunication between Charlotte Lee and Christina Hill on whose ball that was. So that will bring Ayana Rogers back to serve. Duffield there to receive. Pushed outside to Duffield again on the roll. A dump attempt put and set over there by Cooper Abney. Very sneaky and able to sneak it in. 7-4 Pope. Served by Rogers again. Hill receives it. Outside to Duffield again. Looking for... And she will not be denied again. 7-5 Pope. Lovett looking to battle back. That will send Kakiwa back to serve. Outside tip with the left hand. They're going to get called for a double. Maybe a little bit of a momentum shifter right here for Lovett Ashley.
Yes, definitely. Score now 6-7. And they definitely have closed the gap from their 4-7 score. We'll just have to see.
And a nice swing there on the other side by Brianna Dempsey as that one falls in. So Pope still leading 8-6. That will send Ella Burris back to serve. And as I said earlier, she's a serving specialist. 33 aces on the season for her. Outside for Allie Steele now, and just a little too long there on that back line. And as I was saying earlier, no Michaela Moran here today, so there's got to be someone big to step up, and it could be someone like an Allie Steele. And that one just barely missing the line. Kill there for Emma Duffield. Could be someone like Allie Steele, Eloise Diffley as well, you know, AT coming off the bench. You see a block there, going out of bounds there for Lovett. And that will send Abigail Jeune back to serve. A set up to Christina Hill. Nice into the corner, a dump attempt. Grace Schneider's there, and looks like a lift will be called there on the setter. Grace back to serve here for Lovett. Straight to June, pushed outside. That one misfired, but somehow able to come out with his Becky Blades. I'm sure that's not how she drew that one up. Mistiming that swing.
I can't really hear you that well. Sorry about that.
Serving now is Dela Ortiz. Duffield swinging and connecting there for Lovett.
An attempt by, I believe it was number 18 to block, was kind of backfiring on them.
It's 11-10. Hope is up 11-10. So current score, Lovett down 11-10. Charlotte Lee back to serve. And she will get the ace. Ties us up at 11 apiece.
Wonderful ace there.
Now set there for Rogers. Lee is there. Good swing there from Duffield. Now Kennedy Campbell looking to set it back down. Good rally here. Free ball opportunity here for Lovett. Outside to Christina Hill. And that one will not fall. The Pope Greyhounds able to keep it alive. And finally, the point will go back to Lovett. And they'll have their first lead today on the match.
Let's hope they keep this momentum up.
They've done an excellent job here at the rally. Now big swing, shut down. Saying this a lot this weekend. Welcome to the block party via the Lovett Lions, and Khaki Watt and Kennedy Campbell come with a huge block there for Lovett. Outside again to Rogers, a roll. Second touch, that's a great pass there from Duffield, Emma. And Rogers swings, blocked again by Kakiwa and Kennedy Campbell. And just squeezing through the blockers, getting the kill is Becky Blades. And that serve just out of bounds there from Cooper Abney. So far, this is what you expected, Ashi. It's been back and forth between both sides. I mean, these are both two really good teams, and they've come out to play here today.
Definitely, and I'm very excited to see what will happen and what the outcome will be, because as you can tell, already it's like while Lovett has had the lead, it's already 14-13, so the gap is kind of closing in for the Lovett Lions. So definitely will be a very intense game, and we'll just have to see.
And there's another kill for the sophomore sensation, Emma Duffield. She eclipsed over 200 kills there in her last match against North Atlanta. Sophomore has already almost doubled her production from last season, her freshman year. That one is up. Emma swinging, and it was tipped. Will be a kill there for Emma Duffield and the Lions as they go up 16-14. Serve there from Khaki Watt. Greyhounds having trouble. Ortiz has to field it over. Pushed outside against Emma Duffield. And another kill. Make it back-to-back there for Emma. And she's pouring it on right now. That one's fielded in. Greyhounds having trouble. A free ball now for the Lions. Go back to the well with Emma. And another kill there for Emma Duffield. 18-14 Lovett. And a timeout will be called by the Pope Greyhounds as the Lovett Lions battle back from 4 down, and they are up 4 currently here in the first set. Holidays are fast approaching, and the Lovett campus store is not only stocked with brand new Lovett Spirit gear, gifts, and supplies, it is full of seasonal items to fill your home with things to remind you that the 2022 is fast upon us. The prices are always lower than retail, and there is no sales tax. And all proceeds go back to the school. You will never lose when you shop at the campus store. But you'd be better by doing your shopping online there. So we're back here on the Lovett Network in the first set. Lovett Lions up 18-14. And they came back from 4 down, Oshni, and they have been just on an amazing run here so far.
Definitely. And I've seen some very nice kills from Emma Duffield. So they've definitely been making up for the absence of Michaela Moran. So let's hope that they keep up this momentum.
So point going there to the Greyhounds. A back set here for Duffield, kept alive by Dela Ortiz. Really tight, and just missed time there was Allie Steele to try to keep that one alive. That one gets sent out of bounds. Now a back set there for Emma Duffield on the roll. What a bid there by Ortiz of the Greyhounds. And that one sent over with some heat by Christina Hill. Gonna be really tight. And that will be Lovett point as that one was tipped there by the Greyhounds. And to the dismay there of the Greyhounds, they're gonna argue that call. It's perhaps to change it, but the head ref will not change his mind. It will still be Lovett ball and Lovett point. 19-16 is your score. Duffield to serve. That was an absolute dart there by Emma. Rolled over. Christina Hill is there to keep it alive. Now she'll get it back for the swing and collect another kill for Lovett. 2016.
Now Duffield is serving.
Well, she's doing an excellent job right now here for the Lions, pouring it on. Kakiwan on the dump, trying to catch him off guard. Pushed outside. A big-time dig there by Emma. Rolled over and just missing the corner there was Christina Hill. So Lions really trying to pour it on here and close out this first set, but the Greyhounds will have something to say about that one. Now Christina Hill swinging. That one's tight tip. Now for Allie Steele on the roll. Great placement. Ortiz able to get under it. And a point going back to the Lions, 21-17. As Charlotte Lee and Kennedy Campbell will check back in the match. And we'll have a timeout called.
Go ahead.
Sorry. The Lovett Parent Association is the organization dedicated to promoting volunteer interests among parents in support of the school and engaging in activities promoting the enrichment of all students, faculty, and staff. These are many opportunities, small and large, for you to make a positive impact. Visit the Lovett website to become involved with the LPA today.
So once again, if you're just tuning in, you're watching Lovett Lions volleyball here on the Lovett Network. Joined by Ashni Patel, I'm Adekali Ande. It's 21-17 here in the first set. Lovett Lions up, and Grace Schneider back to serve here on court one. Outside here, big swing by Blades. Now Allie Steele cross court, Ortiz the set, and able to tool the blockers there was Ryan Pope as the Greyhounds get another point back. That service put up. Christina able to keep it alive. Now she'll get the ball back as it hits the back line. Point Lovett. And it's so great to see Christina back in the front row hitting again, being cleared to hit. Been more of a back row player this year to her dismay. There's a big block there by Lovett, and Kennedy Campbell heads up play to send that one back over. Lions 2 points away here from closing. As we have a sub. Looks like Kendall Cochran will check in from Ryan Pope. Good serve there from Charlotte. Ayana Rogers on the push, able to drop it in. So that will send number 10, Cooper Abney, back to serve here for the Greyhounds. And a free ball and over as Rogers once again sends it back down. It's a little bit of a handling error there by Christina Hill. Lions 2 points away. They got to get it back here 1 point at a time. Duffield fields it. Now rolled over there by Lovett. Outside, that's really tight, and the point will go back to the Lions as that one hits the 10 and is out of bounds.
Now being served by number 5, Christina Hill, who's been on fire this game.
So set point now for the Lions. A big swing. It's going to be over, and Lovett able to win the battle as they take set number 1, 25-20.
The 29th annual Linebacker Golf Tournament is Monday, October 18th at Peachtree Golf Club, located at the corner of Peachtree Road and Ashford Dunwoody. The shotgun start for the modified scramble format begins at 10 a.m. A boxed lunch will be served with drinks will be available at locations throughout the course. After play is completed, there will be a cocktail reception. The tournament is looking for more sponsors, and if you have any interest, we urge you to please contact Fred Herbert for more details.
So once again, welcome back here to the Lovett Network. You are watching Lovett Lions volleyball here against the Pope Greyhounds, winning set number 1, 25-20. Just let me know if you want to use it.
So what do I do? Want me to signal to you or something?
Say it?
Want me to signal to you or something?
Signal?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to do an interview or something, that's So 25-20 is the score after that first set. Set number 2 now coming up. Ashi, what surprised you about that first set, or what caught you off guard, and what did you see out there that really stood out to you?
Well, honestly, I wouldn't say that anything really stood out to me, but I do think that, I definitely think that the Pope Greyhounds have really showed that they're able to,
Yeah, the Greyhounds definitely showed some early fight early on, and then Lovett was able to kind of capitalize on some of the Greyhounds' mistakes, which allowed them to kind of propel themselves forward. And then when you got someone like, Christina Hill, Emma Duffield, they start getting going. Kenny Campbell got some huge big-time blocks along with Khaki Watt. And once those starters start getting hot and they start feeling themselves, they're really hard to stop.
All right, and game's starting back up again with number 2 from the Pope Greyhounds.
A nice tip there by Duffield, and what excellent touch there from Emma Duffield.
Another serve by number 10.
That one's rolled over, kept alive. A dump attempt there by Khaki Watt. Swung and blocked.
Nice block.
Pushed over a tip. What a full extension bid there by Grace Schneider. Pushed up. A tip. Christina there on the power slide. Now Duffield reaching back, and that looked like it was tipped and touched. And the head ref will not call it so. Point to the Greyhounds. Very close call there. Exactly why I don't get called paid to be a referee. I'd rather stay right here in the booth. And that one will be hit straight into the net and go out of bounds. Not able to get enough on it was Becky Blades.
Serve now going to Lovett Lions, Christina Hill. And honestly, I've really been impressed with the amount of teamwork that these Lovett Lion girls have, which is very crucial in this game. And just how everything comes together is truly incredible.
And we're going to have a net violation there on number 18, Ayana Rogers, there for Pope. Got caught in the net, trying to keep that ball alive on the.
Duffield in with that kill. Scores now 8-5. Lovett Lions continuing to hold their lead. Now being served by sophomore Alt.
It's a big swing and a great day there from Christina Hill. A dump attempt. Good effort there by Grace
Oh.
Snyder, but not able to keep it vertically up. So 8-6 as the Greyhounds are battling back currently. Back set now for Duffield. Kept alive there by Becky Blades.
Score now 9-6. The Lions still continuing to have a lead of the Greyhounds.
And an ace there for Emma Duffield. Having trouble fielding it is Pope. Free ball opportunity here for Lovett. Outside for Christina Hill.
Wonderful spike made by Christina Hill.
And it seems like almost every other ball that Lovett is getting with their outsides is falling in. And that is really dangerous. I mean, if you get an outside hitter that's hitting close to 500 as possible, that's as ideal in a picture perfect world. That's money. And a tip there from Duffield. A dump attempt. Now Hill swinging. Big time hit there from Christina Hill on the attack. Make the score 12-6 Lovett. Duffield serving again, and an ace for Emma Duffield as she's on a roll from the service spot.
Both Duffield and Hill are on fire right now.
So we have a timeout. 13-6 is your score. Lovett up on the Pope Greyhounds.
Next week, we hope to bring you more softball action up at Brooks Field as Coach Bush's Lions take on an opponent almost every day. Monday's game is at home against Towers High School. Tuesday is also at home against South Atlanta. And on Wednesday and Thursday, we have a home and home with Coretta Scott King. Keep an eye on Twitter for any changes to the schedule and follow along on loveitnetwork.org.
So 13-6 is your score currently here in the second set of game one at the block party. The Lovett Lions are up over the Pope Greyhounds. Big swing, and Khaki Watt not able to keep her hands up and keep that one alive. Balance put up, and a big set there from now the Greyhounds looking to attack. Back row attack here for Duffield, and wow, great hustle there by Dayla Ortiz to keep that alive. Now outside for Christina Hill, and just somehow that one was not able to go back over. Great effort there by the Greyhounds to get that point back. June serving again. A roll there by Christina Hill, and she'll get another kill. 14-8, Lovett.
Ball's now being served by junior Grace Schneider.
So pushed outside, a big time swing by Becky Blades. Now a swing there by Christina, and just maybe 3 inches away from the line, and that was very close. But the point going back to the Greyhounds, and that will send Dayla Ortiz back to serve. 14-9, Lovett. Outside to Christina Hill again. And the same exact spot, almost missing. Excuse me, almost hitting the corner. If I'm Christina, I'm taking that swing 9 times out of 10 because that's an excellent spot that she can hit 9 times out of 10. Now up for Allie Steele on the tip. Now back to Becky Blades. Another dig and a push. Free ball now for the Greyhounds and Ayanna Rogers. Excellent placement as we get a timeout here by Lovett. As they're still up 14-11 here in the second set.
This week, Otter's Chickens Athlete of the Week is the second freshman of the 2021-2022 school year to receive the honor, Mary Parrish Green of the Lions cross country team. Mary Parrish was the second overall finisher among girls at the Warpath Invitational on September 18th with a time of 18:44. The girls team finished 6th overall while the boys finished 7th. Be sure to come to support Mary Parrish and her fellow runners at tomorrow's ATC Wingfoot Invitational and next Saturday's A6 Invitational at Alexander High School. Congratulations, Mary Parrish, for being our Athlete of the Week. And if you will get a meal of your choice at Otter's Chicken.
So back to serve will be Dayla Ortiz. As Christina Hill able to keep it alive. Now he's going to go attack on the tip. Now back set, and Rogers collecting another kill there for the Greyhounds. So like we said earlier, Ashley, 2 very good teams. Lovett coming in with 9 wins in a row. Pope coming in with 7 wins in a row. One of them has to break. And right now the Pope Greyhounds are not wanting their win streak to fall here today.
And that's another point for the Lovett Lions, now making the score 15-12. Ball being served by number 10.
And Rogers swinging. Good dig there by Emma. Ball sent over. A free ball opportunity here for the Greyhounds. And that one lands in, finding the shallow spot in the back row. And Rogers of the Greyhounds has just kicked it to another gear here in the second set, especially in the last 4 or 5 points.
Rogers is definitely a player that the Lions need to look out for. So we'll see if they'll be able to.
15-14 as the Greyhounds are battling back. They're now 1 point away from tying this up.
Gap's really closing in. Will the Lions be able to continue their lead? Will the Greyhounds overtake?
Back set here in the back row for Duffield. That one's dangerous. Rogers on the tip. Up here for Christina Hill. Gonna tip it back and freezing the defenders in their tracks.
Lions.
Was Christina Hill.
Lions fighting back with the tip. Now the serve being by Christina Hill.
Greyhounds having trouble fielding it. Cross court. Winner there by Becky Blades. That's a great hit.
Wonderful attempt by Duffield to keep the ball off, but it wasn't enough, unfortunately, for the point to be to the Lions.
Kaki Watt setting it outside here for Duffield. That one bouncing around, still playable. It rolled over. Watt outside here for Duffield, looking to put it down. And a dump attempt there by Kaki. Pushed outside again here for Duffield. And she finds the back line.
Score now 17-5 with that.
So Kennedy Campbell back to serve. And she hits that one into the net.
score 17-16 with number 18, Rogers, serving.
So having trouble fielding the ball. A free ball now here for Lovett. Got to take advantage of it. Outside to Duffield. And she will get the kill. That will send Kaki Watt back to serve. An excellent server here for this Lovett squad. And pushed outside. And Louise Diffley able to keep it alive. Now to Duffield on the roll. And trouble getting under that one was Kaki. Not able to keep it alive. So back to serve now will be Ella Burris. Coming into the match, she had led the Greyhounds team with 33 attempts, and it's like a lift called there on Kaki. So 18-18 is the score.
Gee, they're tied up now.
Burris.
Can be anyone's game.
Back to serve. And now Allie Steele on the tip. Big swing and a huge kill there by Fifi Harvey. Burris still serving. Schneider there. Back set here for Duffield. A collision there in the front row. They got to get up in a hurry. And just a miscommunication there in the front row. And a timeout called by Lovett as they're down 20-18. A much needed timeout here for Coach Johnson and her team. Talk things over as letting this one kind of sneak away here in the second set.
Next Friday, October 1st, Lovett football is back on the road after a bye week against bitter rivals, the Pace Academy Knights. The game will be at Pace's Riverview Athletes Complex, and kickoff is set for 7:30 p.m. Pace has 2 losses in the region as Lovett suffered their first regional loss against South Atlanta last week. Both teams look to bounce back, while Lovett hopes to retain bragging rights for another year. Join us at the game or on lovettnetwork.org.
So as we're back here on the Lovett Network, thanks for staying tuned here today. The Pope Greyhounds are up 20-18 currently here in the second set, trying to tie it up at 1 set apiece. And Duffield misfiring. One of the few times we've said that here tonight. She's just been money for the most part there from the outside. Now up to Duffield again. Back corner. Now free ball opportunity into Schneider. Now outside here for Duffield on the tip. Swing by Harvey, and she beats Grace Schneider, 22-18 Pope. Now it's just a matter, Ashni, of who wants it more right now, who wants to keep their winning streak alive currently, and Pope Greyhounds have got the momentum. Now up to Duffield. Set in the middle, and a point going back to Lovett is a net violation in the middle on the Greyhounds.
And number 9, Duffield, is going to be serving right now, and
an excellent serve there by Duffield. That one had a lot of speed on it, and will be an ace there for Emma, as that one will not be able to get back over.
they might be making a comeback. We may never know, but looks like Lovett gotten 2 points in a row. Let's see.
Another nice serve there by Duffield. The back set for Harvey. Great dig there by Grace Schneider. Christina Hill and Ortiz get into action. Kaki up for Christina, and just beating her right there into the block was Harvey and Crawford. 23-20 Pope.
Oh, will they able to be fielded?
And an ace
Able to field this.
there for the Greyhounds. Set point. And rolled over there by Christina. Attacked by Blades, and that one drops in. And 25-20 is the score here in the second set. Greyhounds take this one up, and we're knotted at one set apiece.
Football and cheer senior night on the Riverbank this year is October 8th against KIPP Atlanta Colgate. Be sure to come early before the 7:30 kickoff to see our seniors honored pregame. To those who are just joining us, welcome back to the Love It Network. My name is Ashni Patel, and we are having a very close game here at the Riverbank. Hope Greyhounds taking the win to this period. But this leaves tied with the Love It Lions 1-1.
Once again, thanks for staying tuned. It's been an interesting first couple of sets. The best sets of three right now currently, so this is the final decisive set. It's been exciting volleyball in the first set. It was mostly Pope, and then Love It just poured it on. It kept going. And then it was the vice versa. It was the opposite here in the second set. It was mostly Love It early on, the first 15-ish points. And Pope battled back, and they took it. So, like I said, these are two really good squads, two really good teams currently. And neither team wants to lose here today and end their winning streak, excuse me. And so it's coming down to set number 3. What do you think is going to happen here in this third set?
Honestly, I've seen the power and the ability of both teams, and honestly, it can be anybody's game. Both teams have very powerful players, and honestly, it can go either way.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, both teams have really good players that have really answered the call here today so far, and I think it's going to come down to blocking. And I know that's probably an obvious answer, but I think in that second set, a lot of the points that the Greyhounds were able to get were off of blocks that, the outside hitters of Love It couldn't get the ball through or kept it alive. So the blocking is going to be a big factor coming down the stretch as we have this last decisive set in the game to 15.
Definitely, and I also think that whichever team is able to quickly find and expose weaknesses of the other team, like I know last set, the Pope Greyhounds were able to quickly spot and expose the weaknesses and the open spots of the Love It Lions, causing the downfall of the Love It Lions in the second set. So
it's very true. That's a good point.
All right, starting back up with junior Charlotte Lee.
That's another good serve. That one dropped in a hurry. Rogers on the tip. And
to be able to field that.
Tacky not able to push that one over. The first point of the set going to the Pope Greyhounds. Back row attack here for Duffield. Becky Blades swinging. Lee able to pick it up and keep it alive. Now Christina Hill not able to get it over the net. Mistiming that one. 2-0 Pope. Short serve. Now Kenny Campbell swinging. And that one just missing the back line. So a 3-0 run currently here for Pope. Lovett has got to get it going now. They can ill afford for this to get to something crazy like 5 or 6-0. A roll there from Christina. Tipped. Emma Duffield attacking and missing that back line. And a timeout will be called there by Coach Katie Johnson. And she's going to talk things over here. The score is 4-0 Pope over Lovett.
Fortunately, things are not looking good for the Lovett Lions. Lovett's annual alumni get-together this year is on September 30th at Bold Monk Brewing Company at their outdoor beer garden. Tickets are complimentary for alumni with a +1 and capacity is limited. So if you'd like to attend, make sure you RSVP via email or on the alumni resource of lovett.org.
So if you're just tuning into this one, you've missed an exciting contest. 1-1 is the score, a set apiece for both sides between the Pope Greyhounds and Lovett Lions. But the Greyhounds are winning 4-0 here in the third set, trying to make it more. Becky Blades swings, and she gets the kill. 5-0 Pope. I've seen crazier things happen for this Lions squad. I've seen them come down from about 8 down. So they just got to get it going right here. And another just missed time hit there by Christina into the net. And I don't know if they're tired or they're just not playing their game here in the third set. And an ace there for the Greyhounds.
This is not looking good for the Lions at all. Seems like they are exhausted from all the effort they put in the first 2 sets, but let's hope they're able to muster enough up to be able to take back the lead.
Rogers swinging. Lions looking to get on the board. Kenny Campbell punching it over. And that will be a point going towards Lovett.
First point of the set. Serving now is senior Christina Hill. Let's hope this point means that the Lovett Lions able to gain some momentum.
A big block, and that one's kicked over and out of bounds. Great reaction there by Ortiz, but might be the run that the Lions needed to get back into it. Rogers swinging, having trouble, fielding it, and very close. Charlotte Lee having to run over to the bench. 8-2, the Greyhounds of Pope up over the Lovett Lions. Outside here for Duffield. Now swung by Harvey, and Harvey drops it in on the roll.
Pope Greyhounds are solidifying their lead.
Outside here for Duffield. Another big swing, but kept alive there by Ortiz. Watt on the dump. Pushed outside.
Oh!
Really tight here at the net and not able to get under his Khaki Watt. And another timeout called here by Lovett. So as we are in this third set, Ashni, it's a 10-2 game currently with the Pope Greyhounds up over the Lovett Lions. And it just seems like the Lions right now aren't playing their game. They're a little bit out of sorts. And I don't know if it's tiredness or just not being able to get the things that were falling for them in the first and second set. But the Greyhounds have really capitalized on the Lions' mistakes.
Definitely, and I've been able to see that through the fact that I can tell Christina's accuracy of her shots has definitely gone down. I've seen that a couple times she's heading to the net during this third set compared to how she got almost all the balls over the net in the first and second ones. Definitely exhaustion is a factor in this because the Lovett Lions were on their A game in the first.
What a dig there by Charlotte Lee, able to send that back over big time. I mean, I don't know how many people that would willingly want to dig up that huge swing by Rogers. And we see Julie Murray has checked in the game, and that one just hitting the antenna out of bounds.
Serving now is the Greyhounds number 18, Ayana Rogers.
Outside here for Duffield, and she will capitalize a much-needed kill there for the Lions. They're still down 6, really uphill climb.
Looks like now Khaki Watt will be serving.
Pushed outside, kept alive. Watt now outside to Duffield, he'll roll. Tipped by Harvey, and that one drops in for Fifi Harvey, 12-5, Pope.
Number 4 is now serving from the Greyhounds, and
Duffield, another big swing.
Oh!
And that one just blowing by Christina Hill. 13-5 is the score.
And looks like this is the third time that unfortunately the poor visitors have been affected by the ball. But
Duffield swinging again. That one will be blocked there by Ellis Crawford and Ryan Pope. Match point now for the Pope Greyhounds.
Oh, and
like I said, an uphill battle here for Lovett. They need 8 straight points to tie it up and then possibly have a chance to win by 2.
Served by Duffield. Will the Lovett Lions be able to make the comeback that they need in order to win the game?
That one over. Free ball opportunity here for Pope. Good block there by Eloise and Christina.
Fantastic blocking right there. Serving goes back to number 9, Duffield.
Good serve there for Emma. Pushed outside. Now Allie Steele looking to attack. Now Harvey swinging, and that one is sent out of bounds. 14-8 is still the score. Lions trying to battle back slowly. Good serve there by Duffield. Up to Harvey. And that one was tipped and set out of bounds. 15-8 is the final, and the Pope Greyhounds come out on top and move to 24-4 on the season, while the Lions drop to 19-8 and lose the first game here in pool play.
Yeah, unfortunately, like I said before, the Greyhounds
pass, they were just that good. And then we played a lot better second, third.
It's not even
And we are back here in Wallace Gymnasium for game 2 here from the Lovett Lions here at the Lovett Block Party here in Atlanta, Georgia. Joined by Ashley Patel, Amada Kaliane here on court 1. Lovett fell earlier to Pope, going down 2-1. And now they're looking to avenge that loss here against Richmond Hill. And what are your opening expectations in this one, Ashley?
Well, I know that Lovett struggled in the last like 2 sets of the last game that they played against the Pope. But I forgot the mascot. My bad. But anyways, but they struggled against Pope, and I hope that this gives them the motivation and the energy to avenge their loss and at least secure one win for them.
Yep, they need to come out firing and come out strong with a lot of energy. Just seemed like they got away from themselves there in that 3rd set and in the second half of the 2nd set. So I really need them to come out strong, and looks like Charlotte Lee is attempting to do just that here from the service spot. We're waiting the referee's whistle, and we're off. Here we go. First serve of the match. And it's an ace for the Lions.
Nice ace by Charlotte Lee. Way to kick things off strong.
Good serve there by Charlotte. Another deep serve. Now it's going to be pushed outside. Cross court. Swing there for Abby Levines.
Another point secured for the Lions. Let's hope they keep up this momentum.
Another good serve there by Charlotte. Back outside to Levines now. Watt pushing it to Christina Hill. That gets immediately blocked. Tight at the net. And the Wildcats of Richmond Hill will win that battle.
All right, and this ball is now going to be served by number 2, Gwyneth Harper.
Looks like that was Gwyneth Harper. Just not getting enough on that one. Serves it right into the net. And that's another big spot here in the game of volleyball, especially I think for this Lovett team. If they can get going from the service spot, and once again, commentator's curse.
Unfortunately, number 5, Christina Hill, did a little friendly fire there and hit the teammate, number 8. Now the
Kenny Campbell swinging, and she'll collect for the kill.
Failed pass by number 7 from the Wildcats. Now for the serve, we have Drew from number 4, Lovett Lions.
So push outside,
And
blocked there by Lovett. Free ball opportunity here for the Lions. And a net violation there on the Wildcats. Be back to Julie Murray to serve once again.
Score's now 5-2, and let's hope that Lovett is going to keep this lead. They're off to a great start.
A nice block there by the Lions. A free ball. Definitely keeping it alive now outside the Duffield on the tip.
Nice tip by number 5.
Now Christina Hill collects the dig back outside to Emma, and she will not miss the second time.
Nice kill by Duffield.
6-2 Lovett. Julie Murray back to serve once again. Deep into the back row. A dump attempt there by the Wildcats and Gwyneth Harper. Duffield on the tip. Great hustle here by both sides. Christina Hill there to dig it. Now a back row attack for Christina. And just misses by about a foot.
Solid shot by Christina Hill though, but wasn't enough to, well actually it was too much for the point to be secured by the Lovett Lions. Now we have number 5 from Richmond Hill. And that's a Lion point. Scores now 7-3, Lions.
It's a great dump there by Khaki Watt, catching the Wildcats sleeping. A deep serve there by Khaki. Up, it's tight at the net. Khaki sliding over, now back to Duffield outside. And shut down there at the net. There by Akira Burt and Zariah Thornton. That will send Ella Harper back to serve here for the Wildcats. Short serve. Grace Schneider's there. Now back set here for Duffield.
Oh!
And she'll cash out there from the right side. 8-4 is your score, Lion.
Now looks like Duffield is going to serve. Great serve.
Was an absolute missile there by Emma Duffield.
And
another laser serve there by Emma, and just barely squeaking it over the blockers is Gwyneth Harper.
now serving for the Wildcats is number 15, Montana Arnold.
Now outside to Christina Hill, can't get it over the tape. And we're gonna have a net violation there on the Lions. And that is Montana Arnold serving there for the Wildcats. Outside to Christina on the tip. And a big swing kept alive by Duffield. Allie Steele to fire, and a double will be called on Khaki Watt, and to the dismay of Khaki, felt like she got off a clean set.
Unfortunately, the Wildcats are catching up. The score is now 9-7, with the Lions taking only a 2-point lead compared to their 3-point lead previously.
Big back set there for Levine's on the tip. Lions having trouble, but they are able to scramble. And Levine's a big swing. Duffield gets another dig. Tight there for Christina Hill. Big block at the net, but can't get it over. And that'll be 4 hits there on the other end. And point to the Wildcats. Outside for Christina. That one's kept alive there by Roy Schuler. It's tight at the net. A dump attempt. Maybe just a bad set there by Khaki. And that one splitting the back row as that one stays in bounds.
And unfortunately, that play lost the Lions of their lead. The score is now 9-9.
As the Wildcats have just fought back in this one, as that one is out of bounds. I say the Wildcats fought back, able to kind of put some pressure here on Lovett, as Lovett had an early 3-4 point advantage in this first set.
This could be their chance to redeem themselves and get back their advantage.
And an ace there for the Lions is Grace Schneider. Picks one up, and now a 2-point advantage for Lovett.
All right.
Outside for Levine's cross court with the right hand. Good hustle there by Grace. Free ball opportunity here for the Wildcats. That one is punched out of bounds. Point Lions.
Looks like the Lions are now back with their 3-point lead against the Wildcats. Do you think they'll be able to keep this lead?
Yeah, volleyball is a game of runs, and right now the Lions have the favor and the momentum, but I think it's just because the Wildcats have been, not capitalizing. They've been making a lot of mistakes. I don't think the Lions are really doing anything too much that have kind of propelled them in this one so far. But that could change things right now if they get back in this one and start playing their game.
Definitely. Oh, wow. That is a wonderful
hustle there by the Lions front row, and a block there by Kennedy Campbell. And just squeaking past the blockers there on that attack. Point to the Wildcats.
Serving for the Wildcats is number 7, Rory Scholler.
Khaki out to Kennedy Campbell. Just mistiming that one as she hits it into the net. 13-11 is your score. And that one served right into the net there by Schuler.
New server for the Lions is Junior.
And outside, a big swing. Good hustle there by Charlotte Lee, but not enough to get it higher on the net for one of her teammates to carry it back over. Deep serve. Back set now for Kennedy Campbell. Kept alive. Outside now for Christina, and she'll beat the blockers. Kill Lovett.
Scores now 15-12, and Christina is now serving.
Now up for Abby Levine's. Ray Schneider able to keep it alive, but that will be 4 hits. Well, just miscommunication there in the back row.
Now serving for the Wildcats is number 4, Abby Levine.
Out to Duffield, and she'll drop it down.
The mistakes of number 7 cost the Wildcats that point.
Back to serve now will be Julie Murray. Now up for Duffield on the roll, and she'll drop it in. Lions adding to the advantage, 4-point lead, 17-13 here in the first set. Back row attack for Abby Lee, kept alive there by Charlotte Lee. Duffield down the roll, and that hit the back line, and it's in.
Now the Lovett Lions have secured a 5-point lead against the Wildcats. This week's Otters Chicken Athlete of the Week is the second freshman of the 2021-22 school year to receive the honor, Mary Parrish Green of the Lions cross-country team. Mary Parrish was the second overall finisher among girls at the Warpath Invitational on September 18th with a time of 18:44. The girls' team finished 6th overall, while the boys finished 7th. Be sure to come out to support Mary Parrish and her fellow runners at tomorrow's ATC Wingfoot Invitational and next Saturday's A6 Invitational at Alexander High School. Congratulations, Mary Parrish, for being our Athlete of the Week, as you get a meal of your choice at Otters Chicken.
And now, kept alive there, Christina Hill. Again, thanks for tuning in here on the Love It Network. Here for game 2 of the block party is a kill dropped in there by Savannah Davis of the Wildcats. as they're down 18-14 here in the opening set.
Now serving for the Wildcats is Carson Reeves.
It's gonna be really tight, and Khaki Watt comes out on top and wins the battle. Good serve there by Khaki Watt. Wildcats having trouble fielding it. And Louise keeps it alive now outside to Emma Duffield as it hits the back line. (20-14) is your score currently. Lions leading, and they'll add more to it right there with an ace from Khaki Watt.
Current score is 20-1. All right, so we're back. Sorry about the temporary interruption there, but
Now that one's pushed and denied once again. Now the Lions are playing their game. Welcome to the block party as they open up the first set of game 2 and win 25-14.
fantastic playing by the Lions. Next week, we hope to bring you more Love It softball action up at Brooks Field as Coach Bush's Lions take on an opponent almost every day. Monday's game is at home against Towers High School. Tuesday is also at home against South Atlanta. And on Wednesday and Thursday, we have a home and home with Coretta Scott King. Keep an eye on Twitter for any changes to the schedule and follow along on loveitnetwork.org.
So if you're just tuning in, Lions take that first set 25-14. Looking to battle back there of a tough loss against Pope early on in game 1 of the block party. Looking to hit this one and hit the ground running here in this game, and they did just that in that first set.
Only problem is I'm personally kind of scared that history might repeat itself, because in the game against Pope, I noticed that the Lubbock players had a strong start. However, a lack of energy caused their downfall in the second half of the game.
That's very true, Austin. They kind of like let off the gas there in that first game against Pope. which was a struggle for them. Just seemed like they weren't playing their game, a little bit out of energy, out of sorts there, especially in set number 3, but I think they had a good pep talk in between games, and I think they're going to put up some more on and not let off the gas here in set number 2.
Yeah, they could another factor that can contribute to their hopefully a better game this time is that they're learning from that previous game against Pope. Anything can happen, and I'm trying not to be cynical about this, so I guess the only way to know is to just watch.
It's a good crowd on hand. Good to see that fans of each school, all 15 other teams, are here in supporting of their teams, and it's really cool to see that even in a smaller gym environment, you got some almost 2-3 rows deep loyal supporters for each team.
Also, I'm pretty sure that as of right now, there hasn't been any balls that have flown into the crowd. So let's hope that our audience here today at Wallace Gym is spared from the powerful shots of both teams, because both of them are incredibly talented. So we will have to see as well on the fate of the audience.
Doing an excellent job here so far. Once again, if you're just tuning in here on the Love It Network, we're sorry in advance there, maybe for the reflection, having to film from upstairs on top of Wallace Gymnasium, but nevertheless, glad you're joining us here today and watching in from wherever you are. Supporting your Lions. They're up 1-0 going into set number 2 as we are awaiting our head ref to get back to his post.
And it appears right now that the Wildcats are going to serve, and Gwyneth Harper is serving for them, number 2.
Good serve by Gwyneth Harper. That catches Grace Snyder a little bit off guard. And I'll tell you what, Grace is probably one of the most smiley people I've ever met in my life. Just constantly a smile on her face. Because that one was her bad, but is already on to the next point. And that's a good mentality to have if you're a volleyball player. And that one by Christina Hill, just barely getting over the net. Now another try, and she'll collect this kill here for the Lions.
Well, I think I spoke a little too soon about the audience being hit by the ball. While they weren't thankfully directly hit by the ball did head in their direction.
Call it an ace there for the Lions as Charlotte Lee drops that one in. Another laser serve. Free ball opportunity here for the Lions. And Kaki Watt with a dump attempt. Maybe catching everyone else off guard. So that one is ushered out of bounds. Another point going back to Lovett.
Served now by Charlotte Lee. Let's see.
And Leveens with a big swing. Now Duffield back row attack. Tipped over, Charlotte is there. Duffield again back row on the roll. Some good rallying back and forth, having trouble.
Will he be able
Great
to save that?
hustle by Emma Duffield, but not able to keep it up in time for a teammate to go get it. Nice serve by Abby Levine. And that one had some heat on it. Can feel it from over here. Ties us up at 3 apiece. The senior, one of the captains here on this team, leading the team in kills currently with 134 kills for the Wildcats. Pushed over, free ball now here for Lions. Kennedy Campbell attacking. Outside, Duffield there once again for the dig. And on the tip,
Oh, fantastic.
surgical play there from Christina Hill.
And now senior Christina Hill is serving for the Lions.
Good serve there by Christina. That one's hit, and that will be out of bounds. Just tipped out, tied up at 4 apiece.
Score is now 4-4, meaning that the teams are tied.
Carson Reeves back to serve, and she hits that one right into the center of the net.
Serve is now going to be by number 4, Julie Murray.
Good serve there by Julie. Now outside, swung on, and that one just a little too strong, out of bounds. Murray back up to the service spot.
The Lions now have a 2-point lead against the Wildcats.
Free ball now for Lovett. And a tight serve at the net, and dropping it in with the left hand, Emma Duffield. Good serve there by Julie Murray. Outside, that one is punched out of bounds there by Madison Lawler.
The Lions now have double the points of the Wildcats.
And that one just barely missing the back line. A little too much there by Julie. But that's great efficiency there by Julie Murray. 2 points, 2 out of 3 points that she was on, help get her team back in it and win those points.
For the Wildcats, number 1, Ella Harper, is now serving.
A short serve by Ella gets the ace. I'd love to see a little more communication there from Lovett. They were playing a little deeper. Usually hear a bunch of Lions saying short on the serve. Got a little quiet there, and oh my goodness.
Fantastic power.
Yeah, Ashni, I know Emma Duffield is only a sophomore, but she might need to consider an art major when she gets to college, because she's just absolutely painting corners on the court. Excellent, excellent placement on the ball. Duffield again there on the tip. Oh! Great effort there by the Wildcats to get it over. Free ball now here for Lovett, and this is what happens there in volleyball. You need more talking, a lot of ball watching. No one really called out to see who had it. Sometimes it's good to watch the ball, and other times it can be a costly mistake.
It's great to find a balance between watching the ball and communicating with your teammates. If one of them is out of balance, then that can be very catastrophic.
Good dig there by Grace Snyder. Really getting low there on the receiving end. I'm trying to get under it once again, just can't get enough of it. And just like that, what was once a 4-point advantage has been reduced to 1 point.
The Richmond Hill Wildcats are really closing in. Now number 15, Montana Arnold, is serving.
Short serve. Up outside to Duffield, and she'll drop it in. 10-8, love it.
Emma Duffield now serving. Great serve by Duffield.
And Levine, a big time swing, ricochets it off the blockers for the kill.
Serve now by number 7 from the Wildcats.
And a short serve lands and drops in for the ace.
The score is now 10-10, meaning that yet again the Lions and the Wildcats are tied.
A huge, much-needed kill there for Eloise Diffley and the Lions.
Grace Schneider now serving for the Lovett Lions. Let's hope that they are able to restore their lead against the Wildcats.
Kenny Campbell reaching over for the block and a tip. Good hustle there by Emma. Stina Hill sends it over,
Wow.
and she'll land in and get the kill. Another serve here for Grace Schneider. Now tipped and over, and that will be a kill there for number 5, Carson Reeves.
Failed block attempt by the Lovett Lions. Now, number 2 is yet again serving for the Wildcats.
And up to Christina Hill. That one's blocked. Good hustle by Grace. Now free ball here for Richmond. Pushed outside for Abby Levines.
Oh, wow.
And a bad set, and now a double will be called there on the Wildcats.
Number 10, Savannah Davis. Actually, Charlotte Lee for the Lovett Lions.
That one's put up and over. Charlotte Lee there for the dig. Back row attack for Duffield. Finds its way in for the Lions. Like we said earlier there in the first game, it's been a different afternoon and maybe a little bit of a different look here for the Lions without Michaela Moran there in the front row. But they've stepped up big time. You've seen Duffield's numbers go up. Christina Hill has been having to play up front as well. And a big time hit and swing there by Kennedy Campbell.
Just barely missing a child that was inside the stands.
And I can't tell whether it's maybe even a look of surprise or just a look of pure excitement there for Kennedy. It's a big hit, 15-11, love it.
Next Friday, October 1st, Lovett football is back on the road after a bye week against bitter rivals, the Pace Academy Knights. The game will be at Pace's Review Athletics Complex, and kickoff is set for 7:30 p.m. Pace has 2 losses in the region, as Lovett suffered their first region loss against South Atlanta last week. Both teams look to bounce back, while Lovett hopes to retain bragging rights for another year. Join us at the game or on lovettnetwork.org. All right, it looks like the game is starting back up again with number 10, Charlotte Lee, serving.
Deep serve there for Charlotte Lee. Now tipped over the top. She's there to get the dig is Charlotte. Back row attack for Duffield. The sophomore just continues to put it on here for the Lions.
Score is now 16-11 with the Lions with a 5-point lead. Let's hope they're able to maintain that lead.
And a block that lands out. 16-12 is the score with Abby Levine's back to serve. And Christina Hill, a swing attempt now. Free ball here for the Lions. Gotta communicate, a little miscommunication there. Outside here to Christina again, and she's able to tool the blockers. 17-12, love it. Christina serving here for Lovett. And that one hitting the antenna point to the Lions.
The Lions now with a 6-point lead. against the Wildcats. Number 5, Christina Hill, is serving again, and
Looks like maybe a rotation issue here from the Lions, so the point will go to the Wildcats.
good serve by number 5 of the Wildcats, Carson Reeves.
Cross court, Duffield is there for the dig. A collision
Oh.
there by two Lions, but good job to really get out of that. Tipped over just ever so slightly. Good job by Kakiwat to send it back over. Back row attack. And then the Lions are still alive in this one.
Fantastic save by number 3.
It's Kaki, now back row attack for Christina. And just sending that one a little too far. Still a 4-point lead here for the Lions. Campbell wants it and lands it. Oh. That's an interesting call there from the up ref. The line ref said that was inbounds. I guess better perspective there from the other side. And the point and kill there for Christina Hill.
Number 4, Julie Murray, is now serving for the Lions. Oh!
That's very close to 4, and it will be 4 hits on the Wildcats. Point to the Lions. 20-15 is your score. Great serve there by Julie Murray. Wildcats are having trouble fielding it. Now up to Emma Duffield, and she knocks it through.
Scores now at 21-15 with the Lions at a 6-point lead. Julie Murray yet again serving for the Lions, number 4.
Blocked there by Lovett. Have to get this one over. Free ball, a tip there by Emma Duffield. Over and just not able to get under is Charlotte Lee.
Ella Harper now serving for the Wildcats.
Back row attack here for Christina. And say goodbye to the iPad back there. Let's hope there's some warranty. Got the Apple Care.
Let's hope they have that iPad is. Oh wait, there's a case on it. Let's hope that thing protected it enough.
No shot. Christina Hill swings too strong, even for the strongest of Apple products. And a swing coming this way, and out of bounds, 23-17, love it.
Luckily that didn't hit us. Barely missed us.
Kakiwat back to serve.
Looks like the people on the stands with the iPad are now resorting to holding it.
Free ball opportunity here for the Wildcats. That one is swung on and collected by number 10, Savannah Davis.
Now, for the Wildcats, number 15, Montana Arnold, is now serving.
Lions having trouble, gotta get it over. Free ball. And Levine's there on the push. Another collision, gotta communicate here if you're gonna love it. They're 2 points away from closing it out. Good rally here by both sides. A roll over there by Christina Hill. Now pushed outside. That's tight at the net.
Oh!
Blocked by Allie Steele and Eloise Diffley. Here we go. Match point, game point here for the Lions.
Duffield now serving. This point can be it all for the Lions. What determines
That one
the win.
tips there at the net. Now Allie Steele looking into call game.
Oh!
Good rally. Now Duffield back row. Up for Eloise Diffley on the tip.
They have definitely stepped up their game, and they've learned their lesson from the previous game against Pope.
And the
Greyhounds.
intensity picked up, and that is the match. 4 hits there on the Richmond Hill Wildcats, and Lovett wins in 2 straight sets for the sweep. And they win the second one, 25-18. What a game here for the Lovett Lions, bouncing back there from that first loss against Pope, and really poured it on here and just didn't let go.
Definitely, and it's great to see that the Lovett Lions were able to learn from that first loss, and while there were a little bit of communication issues on the field, it's great to see they're able to take at least one win.
That's going to be it from us here on the Lovett Network. On behalf of Ashi Patel and everyone producing this here, Mata Kalyane, and we wish you a good night. We'll be back here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. for Lovett Lions' next game.
So.
Online sports coverage of Lovett Athletics is brought to you by the Beery Cummings Group of Dorsey Alston Realtors.